One of the things that came about with these paintings was I started using a lot of color, which I think was, it happened really naturally, but it's something that I think reflects the music to me. It has a lot of energy and a lot of um, just spirit to it. But it's not something that I really puzzled over too much. It just kind of slowly happened, and I listen to a lot of music while I paint, so I think that might come through a little bit just from hearing it and painting at the same time. I started off experimenting with layering images on top of each other several years ago and was playing with just contrasting images laid on top of each other in ways that seemed interesting to me. Uh, and that led me directly to this idea of layering consecutive images on top of each other. Uh, it was really a visual thing at first, and after I did it, what I really liked about it was that sense of movement that you can get from it, particularly with portraits. You get a sense of a person, a living, moving person in front of you, a little bit more than you do with just a straight painting. One of the things that's been interesting to me is, and something I talk about a lot, is that the paintings are a little bit difficult to look at. You have to kind of spend a minute to pick out what exactly you're seeing, and I think of that as it's a little bit difficult to see a person. I mean, even sitting in front of a person, you're not really taking them in as a whole. It's a person is more complex than just their picture. So that's something that has been in my mind while I've been making the paintings, and something as the work has moved along that I've been working on bringing out more and more. I've been interested in feminism for quite a while. It really started when I was in graduate school and began studying feminist art history. And art was a pretty major outlet for feminist thought in the 60s, 70s, and even today. And there's always been this conflicting relationship with painters and feminist artists, or feminist critics and painting as a school of thought. And part of what I wanted to do is figure out if I could be a feminist painter, if it's possible to make paintings that are feminist, that are expressing feminist ideas, feminist thoughts.